So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 90s. And Messi! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Back to the keeper it goes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohun Bagan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Played back to the goalkeeper. Costa.
Mohun Bagan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Probing pass. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, delightful ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, some astute defending there. The ball has bounced loose now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's put paid to the danger. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Luis Suarez, and the shot! Loose, and it's come back out to him. It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has ended up in no man's land.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's found the way past. Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Will play through for the wide man. Oh, that's neat. Flashes it across. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have
Just
too
a quick
much to
announcement, it is now
complain
time
about
for
or
our
worry
special
about,
lottery.
Peter. 1-1
Please
is
grab
a
the tickets
fair
you were given
reflection
when
of the
you were
game
walking
so
through the
far.
gates.
So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time the score is 1-1. Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Costa Curta. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Messi. Now it's Guti. And he's managed to get free. He's free. Can he finish? Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Mohun Bagan with the corner, there first. Dani Olmo plays it short. Dani Olmo has the space to scheme.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is
Costa Curta.
number 11, Ito.
And that's a throw-in. And now they can clear their lines. Van Balten.
That's going in strongly.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He is just caressing the... Dani Olmo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Out again for a throw-in. That's a good foray he's making. Has a look up and delivers. Casillas claims it without any fuss.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Eto'o! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Very nicely done. Cristiano Ronaldo!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that should get the job done. Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. And it's been hooked away. They'll have to settle for that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter,
And now,
I suppose it's
please
something.
turn towards the screen
Not
for a
ideal for
special
either side, of course,
presentation
although
featuring
if you
our
look
guest
at the overall
performers
balance
today.
of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 24,
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's anyone's ball. Tries one from range. What a hit, the save was firm.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
O'Shea. And a chance! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's straight offside. Baresi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spreads it out wide. Chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United, number 9,
And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
On our shuttle bus service.
And we get things going again. 45 minutes to change their fate. And he's worked it through. Ferran Torres takes a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
O'Shea clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Ronaldinho. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Ronaldinho. No outsmarting him this time. Some resolute defending there. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 71 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substitution for Argentina, number 20, Ito. Coming on the
So
field
changes afoot
is
here, and from
number
both
7,
sides.
Yeah,
David
it's pretty
Villa.
clear the manager's not been
Substitution in
getting
progress.
what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And he's found a way past. Driving forward. Pelé. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that looks a deep ball. It's a good run down the right. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and it's Bale!
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That'll be a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's there to hit it! Oh, terrific save. Referee's given a throw. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. David Villa. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Just a quick announcement.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he can thump it away. Eto'o. And it's Van Bauten. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a key interception.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Van Bauten. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aimed beyond the defence. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rijkaard. Now it's McAllister. Bellingham. Bellingham! He's scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
After 26 minutes is number 13, Bellingham.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good ball. And it's been hooked away. He's having a hit! Marquinhos.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Rice. No, again, there's no way through. He's shifted it to the flank. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please
Arsenal
join me
finding
in wishing
themselves
all the
behind
best for
by
members
just
of
one
our
goal
fan
at
club
the break.
celebrating their wedding anniversary
Well,
today.
let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 4, Price. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
The second period is underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi, and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Yemen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi, and that could set him on his way. And he's found shot, surely! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He was looking wide. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cleared without hesitation. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Bouten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa just eases him off the ball. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run. Caught offside that time. Yemen
Substitutions taking
can
place.
now introduce the first of their substitutes. Eto. It's Bellingham. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's having a hit!
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. And this is Messi. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played out towards the right wing. Plays a sharp little ball here. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely spread. Oh, well played, well played. Messi! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe finds himself offside. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard goes for the shot! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nigeria yet to have an attempt on goal. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball.
That could spell trouble. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared away. Puyol. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this.
There they go, hunting again.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Number 8. Coming on the field is number 21.
So let's get the ball rolling. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's been won straight back. Can he get it through? And the shot's on here. And they've got a throw. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
It's Neymar! And it's in! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
After 58 minutes is number 21, Neymar!
Liverpool have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Brahim Diaz is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running...
Oh, he's been... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Nigeria restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them.
Could be danger here. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is well cleared.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Davids gets it away. Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
This looks promising. Kachu! Messi, very much a man of this moment. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Kukcu taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nakata was in no mood for any of that. Rizal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gerrard cuts out the pass. Eric Garcia. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Strong running down that left flank. Davis. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cleared without hesitation.
Bangladesh definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Rui Costa. And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, easy pickings there. Defending of the desperate variety. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. And this is Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Park Ji-sung finds himself offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this is a great... It's Nakata! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He is through here. It's a threatening ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
He's found a way through. Rizal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Villa. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
David Villa. Timber. Now that looks a decent ball. Saliba. Here's Scholes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just the keeper in his way. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Nigeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ronaldo. Rizal. And he's managed to get free. Now he's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, nice touch. In by Rui Costa. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then.
He'll try for... Crossbar comes to the rescue. That has been knocked clear.
Roll!
And that'll be the end of that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Nigeria really were made to rue their ineptitude, if I
can.
can put it like that. Defended reasonably well, but if you can't put away your chances, there's always a risk of this happening. And that's going to be painful for them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's made its way to him.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. David Villa running with the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good ball over the top. And that is well cleared. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's it. Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Searching passes played there. Robson. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Brahim Diaz. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. He's having a pop! Again, a brilliant save.
Mateus really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Ferran Torres.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boot. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
The second period is on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's shifting through the gears here. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's run loose here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Davids, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely aimed pass. Thinks one through. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Desai. And it's Cruyff. Not where it came from. Puyol tries to clear. Well, now it's a race for the ball. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now who's going to be first to this? There's a no-nonsense tackle. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Adriano. Number 6, Brian Robson.
Cross goes in there.
On the field,
this usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Number 22, O'Shea. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking
So a bit
place.
of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
5 minutes to add, and that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, that has not gone well. Adams. And he's straight offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it wasn't a great game, Peter.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Totti going forward. Totti was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Ferran Torres. Ødegaard. Always goal side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that has not gone well. Nicely intercepted. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Looking for the run. Cannavaro. That's an imaginative pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Rummenigge getting this one clear. And it's Ødegaard. Well read, nice interception. And now they can clear their lines. And that's a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, such a clever touch. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! The first significant strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ødegaard. Ronaldo is fouled. Rijkaard. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. That's going wide left. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So, into the second half. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Now, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been cut short. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Puyol. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Villa. There they go, hunting in packs. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. Ferran Torres! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Ferran Torres. Coming on the field is number 21, Brahim Diaz.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Tries to play it through. Danny Olmo is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. He's in He's in one-on-one. Not a hint of offside here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Brahim Diaz. That's good running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, David Villa. Number 8, Erdegaard. Coming on the field.
Very much into the last
7,
knockings.
Vinicius Junior. Number 16.
That is good
Rodri.
pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Serginho gets a foot in here. Now it's Cruyff. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
From the regional police
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, 2025 was of course the year the Parisians finally realised their dream of becoming European champions. So many times in the past they tried and failed by expensively recruiting the fanciest names in the game. But then they showed faith in one Ousmane Dembélé.
Yeah, and I think you can say the team was built around him, Peter. Another thing they did was to play him centrally in a false nine role, sometimes even as a striker, and that led to a massive upturn.
Stojkovic!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get free. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Stojkovic goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is through here. And it's Dembélé. Dembélé, it's Dembélé! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pinches it off him.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Pelé. And a shot. And there's a goal. They are purring, truly purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, there's the clearance. That's going wide left. That's gone for a throw-in. Schmeichel is there to clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That has not gone well. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's decided to go for it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Has been indicated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Vigo finds himself offside. And it's half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise
today,
this one's as good as done.
Sure to put any litter in the
Well,
bins
that is the
provided.
first half done,
Thank you for
and
your
we are ready for
cooperation.
what follows in the second.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11, Javier Saviola. Coming on the field is number 23, Ferran Torres.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drives it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Yamal. Puyol calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substitutions taking place.
Ball's out once more. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Timber. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Bullets clears. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... Applies the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Dembele! Dembele! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And it's been taken short. Beckham. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Showing great feet there. Dembele in acres of space out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona have opted to make another change here. Ferran Torres, foot in. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Neymar. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Koeman. Stojkovic. Vigo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a little off target. Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's been cut out, well played. It's run loose here. And that's that. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for? Oh, what has happened here? Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
look, then plays it in. Deftly away. A probing pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they're back on the ball again. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's found a way through. No, he refuses to take the bait. And he plays one through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Kovacic. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Now there's the clearance. Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Mohun Bagan still without a single shot on target. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Bergkamp. Into the channel. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alonso. That ball looks a good one. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kovacic clears. Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And it's Figo. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 9, Rooney. Number 17.
So right back into the action.
Number 8.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Coming on the field, number 7, Mbappe. Number
Costa Curta.
18, Rice. Number
Oh, it's
19,
Bergkamp.
Yamal.
De Ligt cuts it out. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham. And here's Totti. Tries one from range. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's managed to get rid. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
And the ball's come loose here. He'll try from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Short changes him with that pass. And he opts to go forward. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe looking for the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kurbel. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Figo. This is it then, now or never. Mbappe gets a foot in here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution in progress.
And that's definitely not his best. Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Figo. Fernandez gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. Brilliantly cut out. And he thumps it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Goes for the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. Tries a shot! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Mohun Bagan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Totti taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Mohun Bagan have done it. Their people... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Diaz. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is well cleared.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Closing in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 20 minutes is number 15, Lautaro Martinez.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Walker got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away. Can he get it through? That's where it came from. Koundé gets it clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Diaz.
That's good play from him.
Diaz making a dash for it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Played out wide. Swings in across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bergkamp. And the pass is intercepted. Aim forwards. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Diaz.
There will be one
Corner
minute
there.
added time.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, good play! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Number 20.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Hurbagan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him. Koundé, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now then, the ball's come loose. Martinez trying to keep this in. Timber. Now it's Figo. Now it's Saviola. Mohun Bagan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Martinez. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Figo. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Figo. He's having a hit!
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Luis Diaz. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Vinicius
Now,
Junior.
can they get him away? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Hurbagan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Mohun Bagan have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Mohun Bagan have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read. but it didn't work.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mohun Bagan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
Mohun Bagan making further changes here and in quick succession. Stojkovic coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Stojkovic looking for a runner. Koundé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away, tries to cross. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Koundé. Oh, can he finish? He's got a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Showing great feet there. Camavinga does. And that's that. Mohun Bagan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Quick reminder today,
Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, and they to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Cross into the box. Goes for a shot! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him. And it's Doué. Now it's Raul. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! And that is well cleared. Looking to play him in. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And we have our very first corner. Doué clears. He's a sharp little ball here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Engages and forces him off the ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Schmeichel, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And he's gone looking for safety. And this is Raul! And this is Raul! And the finish! He's scored!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
There will be one.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Borussia Dortmund finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supporters have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Raul. Raul! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
David Villa! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Villa certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure, it would have been a different story, Peter.
Gerrard, Van Basten, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for options for movement, and this is Raul. David Villa. And back to the keeper. Schmeichel chooses to deal with it himself. Threads one in, and this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. Some resolute defending there. Doué. Kukçu. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Van Basten. Van Basten! And with that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hello, everybody.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised.
He's having a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Messi. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Shevchenko. Still goalless at the moment. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's gone loose. Yamal. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Now it's Yamal. And it's Szoboszlai. Goulet. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's in a great position here. Rijkaard. Dembele, looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Robertson wants to run onto this. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found space here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Mohun Bagan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Mohun Bagan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Quality ball. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Costa Curta. It's looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Costa Curta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Well, and he's decided to go for it.
The attendance for this match was 96,026.
Dembele. Marquinhos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's intervened well there. Dembele. That's a cute ball. Puyol makes the interception. And it's Eto'o. And here's Shevchenko. Spread to the right. And now they can clear their lines. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably.
Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
After 77 minutes.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Substitution.
Mohun Bagan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
He's having a pop! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. David Villa with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 3
And
minutes
that
added
interception
time.
was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3. Great vision. Szoboszlai tries a cross. Puyol gets it away. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please be made
How
aware
would you
that
sum up what
smoking
we've
is
witnessed,
only
Jim?
permitted
Well,
in
Peter, I
designated
really
areas.
could
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his
Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Oh, he's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
There will be a throw-in. Bellingham ventures forward. He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni. He's having a shot! Modric, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Puyol does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to pass it through. Modric. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Costa Curta. Davids. To Eto'o. Knocks it into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Ball's gone out of play. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram. Royce. And it's Royce. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zambrotta. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram. Chouameni. Oh, good spread. No, it's come to nothing. Royce.
There will be
Well,
one
that
minute
tackle was
added
certainly
time.
sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Zanetti. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Those of you making their way home on
Mexico trailing
today,
by the
watch
tightest
screen
of margins
for
at half-time.
from all local major stations.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Mexico really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Howson is always looking to break lines. Pass somewhat off target. That's really well cleared. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Mexico still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he was quick to react. Modric, and he is deftly away. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Royce really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! And that's a tiny finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Rijkaard. Howson. And it's Thuram. Rijkaard. And it's Eto'o. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Bellingham. Davids. Now is this the final assault? And that will be it. Mexico perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello, attendees.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right